get started, I'm Attorney Richard Boykin, and we're here today. Dr. Willie Wilson is announcing the details of his $1 million donation to help senior citizens, to help all of the citizens of Illinois, even beyond Cook County, DuPage County, Will County, and other places. We're very excited about this. This is on top of the already $2.2 million that Dr. Willie Wilson has already donated for people for free gas. And with that being said, I bring up the man of the hour, the one who is making this happen for all of the citizens of Illinois, Dr. Willie Wilson.
Okay, good. Let me thank you, news media, for coming today. And if you have any question afterwards, feel free to do so. This week here, we want to do a third gas giveaway and food giveaway. I want to thank Attorney Richard Boykin for help making this happen, along with Pastor Shondo, and also with the other service station people who will be with us next week, along with the Peak Market and also Cermak Market. There's 29 stores, right? Cermak has like 12 stores, and then you got Peak has, I think, 17 stores. So what we want to do next week is, since food prices are so high, we want to make sure we have people to get food out here as well. So we're going to pledge another $1 million to give away. Besides that, we also is going to give away gasoline too. We have about 15 other service stations this time, and they range from all over Cook County to all the way to DuPage County. Some is out, and I think DuPage County is out in Oak Brook. And different places. So we'll have a list. Just go to Willie Wilson's Facebook. Everything is basically posted up there. We're going to be helping a lot of senior citizens too. We're going to be going to some of the senior citizen homes, as well as some of the senior citizens in our churches throughout the Chicagoland area as well, and helping them too. Now, there's about, I believe, there's 182 senior citizen homes we have already committed. The other one, they'll come in line as well. We won't get them all next week, but we'll get some next week. But the one thing that we will get started on will be Wednesday. And we'll start, I believe, probably about 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, somewhere like that at Peak Market, as well as Cermak Market as well. And we'll send those particular time and location out. But you can probably go to my Facebook and look on that. Give it another hour or so, and then you can find everything on the Facebook there. Right? We think that this is the right thing that can help the people. We're not just doing it in Chicago only. We're going outside of Chicago like we've done before. Because everybody's in some type of need with these economic times today. They need tough prices high, gasoline high. Everything seems to be very, very high. And so we're going to make another investment of $1 million to get through that. We may not be able to get it all the way next week, but the following week to come, we'll be able to do it. That will put our contribution up to about $3.2 million in less than a couple of months, and we'll see where we go from there. There may be a need for us to come back again to do it 1 or 2 more times. We don't know yet. If the prices drop down, then we are pretty much okay. If the prices goes up, then we have to step out and make an effort. You know, we're raised down south is that our next door neighbor, if they needed food, we would take them, give them food. And then if we needed food, they would turn around and give us food. It was like one week, we need food, they give it out. Next week they need food, we'll give it to them. All right? And maybe a lot of people think it's pretty much strange these days for one to go in their pocket to help our neighbor out. But that's just the way we were raised. You know, we will continue to reach out and do these particular things as long as the Lord bless us to have the resources and the life that He's given us to take and to reach out and touch and then help others. And so let's see what the chapter going to be here. We got June next month. We got July. We got August. We got the rest of this year. It depends on the price that goes up. But I'm pretty sure that according to the forecast, things don't get tougher, not better. And as long as things get tougher, we'll be out here right along with our community and our people. And so that's pretty much that. Anybody got a question like to ask me, feel free to do so.
Dr. Wilson, what is the method that you're using to target who gets the food and who gets the gas? We know people pretty much lined up to get the gas, but how do you decide who gets the food?
Well, the process is based on once you come into the store, right? 29 store. Once you come into the store itself, we'll have a process in there. We'll probably have a sticker that the person gets to the counter, and then they'll have Wednesday. I understand it also is coupon day, right? They'll have coupons that they'll get from the store itself, right, and have discount on that. Then plus we will have a sticker that we get put into it, and they'll get $25. I think the average check is $35. They told me, and Pete. All right, so out of $35, we'll certainly be able to at least do $25 or more, you know, right there. So the process would be until we exhaust resources that we have allocated for that particular Pete store and also Cermak store. The total amount of money for Pete store, we allocated $200,000. For a Cermak store, we allocated $200,000. For the service station, the rest of it, service station, senior citizen, those extra dollars being allocated to those particular resources there. We haven't gotten to the homeless yet, but we'll take a look at that as well, and we'll reach out for the people who sleep on Wacker Drive, under the White House, and things that they should, well, tent city. So we'll look at that too until it's all exhausted. So again, it won't be spent all like next week, right? Because of the process. Still have a senior citizen who's unable to get in line, you know. So we're going direct to those whoever will let us in to do the work, right? So we'll be starting that next week as well. So we'll give you the date on that process, what day we'll be at that. But I do know Wednesday we'll be at the food. Thursday we'll be on the gas, you know. And then always Sunday, we'll be at the churches, donate to the church itself, as well as to the senior citizen itself, and also the congregation itself as well. And we're trying to reach out to help everybody we possibly can.
So Dr. Wilson, it's expected that the stores that are participating are probably going to get a surge in business because people want to take advantage of this. What was the method that you used to choose which stores would be participating?
Well, basically, we just call up the produce store. A lot of people be at Cermak. A lot of people be at, Pete. Some of the bigger chains and things like that is a lot more red tape. I would say that to get through those. But these are local ones, a lot more easy to communicate with, and they can make a decision pretty much right then and there. And so they was easy to talk to and willing to do it. You know. And plus they spread out all across the Cook County, Chicago, and DuPage County, and other places as well. So we just want to just help just say Chicago. We're all human beings, so wherever that all lead us to, that's what we decide to take it with.
Dr. Wilson, what do you say to the community leaders and corporations who could possibly become involved and help you in this endeavor?
We're hoping that other major corporations, we're also hoping that people who have the resources, the dollars that they can spare, to reach out and help the community. And they don't necessarily have to team up with me, but just team up with your local neighborhood store, your local service station. And if you want to reach out to us personally, you're more welcome to do so. You know, I think this is a situation here is people starving to death. People don't have gas to get to work. You know, people just don't have gas to get the kid to school. You know, people is in the house. One lady told me last week, she said that my mother's ill. I used to go from Chicago, and I would go out in South Holland every day and visit my sick mother. And she said, because gasoline's so high, we cannot go out there now every day to see him. Yeah. And so I immediately took and gave her out of my pocket, I think about $400 or $500 to get out and see her mother. Yeah. So with those kind of a situation that you have to face with, it's about human relationship. It's about people that want to be involved and care about other people. I'm also hopeful that the city of Chicago, the governor, will get involved in this crisis. And I'm hoping that they will lower these taxes. Do a temporary tax relief at least to help get through this process that we're coming through. Now, we did reach out to the city and they, at one point in time, asked them with the dollars that we're spending, would they forgive the taxes? So if you take $3.2 million, which they did not forgive the taxes, and if you add just 10% on that, that's $300 some odd thousand, but it's probably more or less 13 or 14%. So that's probably about $400 some thousand that could have went to the citizen themselves, but they did refuse to do that. So God help them, bless their soul, but we gonna do our part because it's the right thing to do. We're not gonna just depend on somebody else to do something that if we have the resources to deal with it, we can ask. But we're not gonna let it stop us because they didn't do it.
Dr. Wilson, last time the Chicago police helped in keeping order and so forth during the gas giveaway, will you be soliciting their assistance with the food giveaway to keep things organized?
It's twofold here. Let me explain the food situation, not even the gas situation, just for a moment. The gas situation is that you won't be able to pull up and get $50 with gas, all right, this time. What we'll do, if the gas costs, let's say $5.50, I'm pledging $2. That means now that per gallon. That means now they pay $3.50. Roll that back from 2 years ago or last year, then they can afford now to take and get to work, right? We figure this way, the best way to do it, you get more people as well there, and so they'll have the opportunity to come into the service station. They can fill up. If their car holds $100 with gas, all right, I'm just paying $2 a gallon to help offset that $5 and doing it that way. So then in food situation, the base is that the police officer, but they pump their own gas this time. All right? We won't have people pumping gas. All right? There's no need because they can get out and get whatever they want they can get. The police, we did notify them, and we'll see what happens. I know this is the weekend, supposed to be Memorial Weekend, Memorial Day, isn't it? Yeah, Memorial Day weekend. So with all the crime and stuff goes on, we do realize that, you know. But the way we got it set up now is a normal process. Anybody pull in, they can get their gas, fill up, whatever they want. We'll write a check to the service station themselves for $2 per gallon. And then they pay the rest. And then whatever they want to take in and do. Now the food situation over here, it's gonna be pretty much probably 29 stores. Yeah, they comes in, they get a sticker as long as the money lasts. You know, we allocate X amount of dollars. You know, so long as those dollars last, then they'll be able to get it and get credit for a discount on their food once they check out. So if you're gonna pay $100, Your average price is $35 and we give $25, so that means $75 versus paying $100. Plus the stores are working with us too by issuing coupon for discount on that particular day too. So that'd be a good thing. And the average price at those particular stores is $35. Yeah. So I think it's a good thing to do. We are expecting to do this in the near future. We'll take each month at a time. You know, and that way we plan on doing.
But before we go, can we have Pastor Valdez speak to our Spanish-speaking audience?
Yes. I mean,
Aquí estamos con el doctor Willie Wilson y está el abogado Richard Boykin y por supuesto mi persona, el doctor Shando Valdez, y estamos en esta conferencia de prensa con la intención de darle a conocer a la comunidad latinoamericana de que la próxima semana, comenzando el día miércoles, continuando con el día jueves, habrá nuevamente otras oportunidades de ser bendecidos por el doctor Willie Wilson. El doctor Willie Wilson está proveyendo una ayuda de $25 por cliente a las tiendas, los supermercados Pete's y Cermak. Y allí van a poder llegar el día miércoles, comenzando a las 9 de la mañana, van a poder entrar, conseguir su canasta de comida. Cuando se acerca a la caja, ya listo para pagar, allí va a recibir un cupón de $25 de parte de la fundación del Dr. Willie Wilson. También queremos darle a conocer de que esto se va a llevar a cabo en Pete's, en los supermercados Pete's, como también Cermak. Como también queremos darle a entender de que el día jueves, y fíjense lo que les voy a decir, el día jueves en varias gasolineras a través del condado de Cook, usted va a poder llegar y va a acercarse al lugar donde va a obtener su gasolina y en vez de pagar el cobro, capaz que el cobro es de $5, por ejemplo, usted va a pagar $2 menos en estas gasolineras específicas donde el Dr. Willie Wilson va a cubrir $2 por galón hasta llenar su tanque de gasolina. Y esto va a suceder el día jueves. Quiero que busquen el Facebook del Dr. Willie Wilson Facebook, y allí va a encontrar la información que le acabo de compartir, como también las direcciones de todos los lugares, supermercados y gasolineras. De parte del Dr. Willie Wilson y su equipo, queremos nosotros darle a conocer de que aunque estemos pasando por estos tiempos difíciles, con la ayuda de Dios vamos a estar bien.
Gracias.
gracias.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson.
Thank you very much.
Good job. Congratulations.